Hey, what's up? What's up? It's your man in 100 gram one more time for your mind. It's your man Doc G. And I just wanted to, I want to bring up this topic because I mean I gotta speak about this because it's really been goddamn getting on my nerves for so long. And my topic today is about why I can't stand ghetto people, why I can't stand the hood. Look here, look here, man. I don't know what it is in American culture why everybody automatically link black people to the hood. Oh well, oh you like, oh how was it growing up in the hood? You don't know if I came from that shit or not. And to be honest, just because you come from circumstances like that doesn't mean that you should stay in circumstances like that or keep the mentality of growing up in places like that. I ain't saying, change who you are as a person completely just because you made it out the hood or whatever. But I get tired of certain things that are associated with ghetto people, man. I can't stand ghetto people. Ghetto motherfuckers make it harder for people like me who are just out here trying to live a regular life. They make it harder for motherfuckers like me to goddamn, to just to be out here because motherfucking it's like, for example, what's the goddamn typical image of a black male in America that people think about? Is it a successful man with a 9 to 5? No. Is it a man raising his family? No. Is it a man going to college like I have? No. What is the image that you see mainly is the image that's portrayed by these ghetto motherfuckers. The dudes with the sagging pants and the sagging pants with the skid marks and they draws showing. You know what I'm saying? Like the guys that don't know how to speak in a job interview. Like, for example, like how I'm speaking now. I'm speaking regular English, but a person from the hood would be like, hey man, you know what I'm saying, man, man, come man, you know what I'm saying, shawty, man. Hey man, I'm finna go around the street, man, get me some script, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, people that speak like that and people that act like that and embrace that bullshit, I can't stand. And usually the Pookies and Ray Rays that I usually speak about are usually the guys from the hood that look like that, act like that, and portray that fucking image. The ones out here that's getting every goddamn woman alive pregnant. Every woman they come across, they're getting them pregnant. Don't have a GED, don't have an education, don't have proper decorum, don't have common sense. Walking around shooting each other, making shit look bad for all of us. Now it's like the whole entire portrayal of brothers and sisters in America is just like if you're a black man in America, they automatically assume that you're that. Even though I don't give a fuck about what society thinks about me, I'm tired of having that fucking trope being thrown upon me as a black man because some of these other hood niggas is taking pride in being hood niggas. At the end of the day, where the hell is that going to get you? Because let me tell you something, man. I'm from the hood. I'm from Southwest Atlanta, College Park, Old National Highway, man. If anybody that's from the area, they know what it is. I'm from that. Did I want to stay there? Hell no. Did I want to be like a lot of the guys on the block and shit that I grew up with? Hell no. I could not see myself living one more second over there. I couldn't do it. They were selling weed to kids coming off the school bus. They was selling drugs to kids. It was prostitutes all up and down the damn highway, all up and down the road and shit, selling pussy, and it's a police station right there. You know, you got you got people up here. I can't count how many times they damn near robbed my mama's house. How many times they tried to rob my house, my apartment. I can't count how many times these hood motherfuckers have been in shootouts and shit. How many times motherfuckers have robbed cars out there? I'm like, fuck this. This is why the first chance I got when I was 18 years old, I got in the military so I can get the fuck out the hood. Because I ain't want nothing to do with that shit. I ain't want nothing to do with that fucking environment. You know, they call it the projects for a reason. Because I feel like it's a project that they're doing, putting people in these fucked up, dire consequences and circumstances, living in fucked up circumstances like that. And then they test the psyche of people like that. Like it's like everywhere you look around the hood, it's institutions to destroy any potential that you might have. I mean, financially, there you can't come up in the hood really, because I mean, keep in mind, you look on every fucking block, every block in the hood, it's like a loan place. Like, oh, well, you could put your house up as a loan. Oh, you could, I mean, we'll give you a loan if you put up your house. We'll give you a loan if you put up your car. Speaking to the damn poverty and shit in that area. I mean, doggone, you got the schools ain't shit. I used to teach for 2 years. I know for a fact that they don't have the same type of books in the schools that's in the hood that they have in higher echelon places. I get so sick of that. I get so sick of the fact that people are out here just basically generational welfare recipients, not trying to fucking move up the ladder, not trying to read, not trying to educate themselves, not trying to do any of that. And I hate to say this about my community, but my community embraces fuckery. They'll fucking celebrate a motherfucker getting out of jail, a brother getting out of jail, before they celebrate a brother getting a degree from college. They'll celebrate a fucking bitch getting pregnant over a sister that's creating a business for herself. It's like they embrace fuckery in the ghetto. They embrace that shit. And I'm so tired of being associated with that shit. And Chris Rock said it right. It's a civil war in the black community. You got the blacks versus the niggas. I mean, you know, these hood motherfuckers. And I tell you one thing. I'm like, they be like, oh well, you know, they got the same skin color, they got the same skin tone as you. Oh, they're your people. Let me tell you something. I fight for the brothers and sisters with some common sense, some proper decorum, that want to fucking raise families, that want to educate themselves, and that want to get up out that shit. Those are the brothers and sisters I stand for. And let's not talk about the women in the hood, the ghetto women in the hood, man. Which I hate to say it, seems to be the average black woman in America that I come across. You know, like, for example, like, I came across this sister the other day, and she was just the most crass, rude, ghetto stereotype that you could ever fucking see. I'm talking about, she had ridiculous ass weave. She had goddamn fucking fake fingernails that came out to here. They look like Wolverine claws. I mean, you know, she spoke heavy in Ebonics. She was heavily speaking Ebonics. I mean, the Ebonics that she was speaking, the slang she was speaking, was so heavy that you needed a translator. And of course, she had multiple kids by multiple baby fathers, which is the norm in the hood. And it's because they mothers and they fucking fathers don't teach them to fucking have any worth. So they be out here just throwing pussy to whatever scammer, dope dealer, or whatever is in their area. And then they get pregnant by these dudes. And then they walk around telling their sons and stuff, oh, y'all niggas ain't shit. Oh, black men ain't shit. Oh, y'all ain't shit, y'all ain't shit, y'all ain't shit. I get tired of their asses too. I don't want nothing to do with the hood. And it's crazy because I got people back in the hood. I got family and shit back in the hood. You know, and I don't, and thing is, it make me not even want to go visit because I don't want to go in that area. I don't want to deal with that shit. When I left the hood, I wanted to stay gone from the hood. I ain't want nothing to do with the hood. I don't want any of my family growing up around that shit. I don't want none of my loved ones being around that shit. And to be honest, when people be out here bragging about, yeah, I'm from the hood, yeah, I'm from here, yeah, I'm from there, I'm like, that ain't nothing to brag about. Let me tell you something. If I'm going to brag about something, I'm going to brag about a nice-ass house that I got in the suburbs. If I'm brag about something, I'm going to brag about a nice lifestyle. And even still, you ain't going to see me bragging about that. But anyway, man, I get tired of my people glorifying this bullshit. And you hear it so much in the music now. Especially with the Suki Hanas and the Sexy Reds and the fucking, you know, bitches out here talking about my coochie pink, my booty hole brown, talking about eating dudes' asses and oh, you know, oh, I'm getting the bag, fuck that nigga's feelings and then dudes out here talking about, oh, I sell drugs, and you all on the record talking about how much you sell drugs. I'm like, are you stupid? Because you acting like the fucking feds ain't listening to y'all motherfuckers making these songs. People have gotten indicted for snitching on themselves on, you know, talking about how many drugs they sell. I mean, this goes for rappers. This goes for motherfucking dudes flexing money on, you know, that they made from some illegal drug activity. They flexing this money on Instagram Live or Facebook Live. Talking about, oh yeah, you know, look how much money I got, da 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 da. Then they got businesses in the hood that shouldn't even fucking be there. Like, for example, they got a fucking shop where you can rent rims for your car. Let me repeat that. They have shops where you can rent fucking rims for your car. Who the fuck rents rims? You will rent some rims for your fucking car. I mean, where the fuck are our priorities at, man? Where the fuck are our priorities? You got enough money to rent rims and rent furniture and all that goddamn shit. But you ain't got enough money to have a proper place to live. Look, man, I'm at the point in my life, man. Look, man, I'm done trying to preach to that demographic and trying to get them to see the light. Look, man, I just saved myself and just got the fuck out of that. You know, I don't want to see one more dude with his goddamn pants sagging, looking like a future ex-con. I don't want to see one more ghetto-ass woman out here with bundles of weave but can't afford to get her fucking baby some goddamn good food. You know, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the backwards-ass fucking mentality that a lot of these motherfuckers in the hood have. And they got something that I like to call crab in the bucket syndrome. Because Lord forbid, you as a brother do anything halfway positive with your fucking life. You do anything positive with your life. And then these crab in the bucket motherfuckers from the hood will be like, oh, you think you too good for the hood. Oh, you think you better than us. You know what? Yes, I am too good for the hood. Yes, I am better than that. Yes, I know that the world is bigger than this goddamn block we was raised on. But you know what? Some people I know, they still out there, man. I mean, motherfuckers I went to high school with, and they still out there, still doing the same bullshit, still on the same corners, hanging around the same fucking elements. And then they wonder why they ain't going nowhere in life. They wonder why they ain't going nowhere in life. And I'm sorry. I'm saying this. I'm saying this from straight from the heart, man. Because like for example, like my little brother, he grew up in the hood just like I did. But here's the difference. He's in prison now because he decided to follow the stereotype. He decided to follow those motherfucking heathens that want to be on the goddamn block being on some bullshit. And now look at him. Now he's serving 30 years in prison. Been in prison since 2002. You know, I be telling people, man, if you raised up around that shit, leave. And I mean leave as soon as possible because ain't nothing in the hood but disparity and poverty, and you'll end up either dead, in jail, or depressed. Extremely depressed. You know, I mean, like I said, I can't stand the hood, and I can't stand these hood ass motherfuckers that that glorify that. You know, that's all I had to say. I had to rant on that real quick because it was on my mind. Because I came across a couple of hood motherfuckers from back home in Atlanta, and you know that I knew, and you know, it just reminded me why I left in the first place. That's all I had to say on that, man. It's your boy Doc out. Peace.